This video presentation is used as fair use as a disclaimer for educational purpose only. All instrumental music is used as fair use for educational purpose only as a disclaimer. Peace and black power. Peace and black power. This is Underground Warrior TV. I am Soldier C. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, please, man, come in, sharing this video. Come in, subscribing to the video. Come in, liking the video. Please come in, liking the video. Share the video. I'm Black at y'all with another video, but dig this. Y'all got to make sure to hit that notification bell. I don't think YouTube sending out my notifications. I don't think YouTube sending out my notifications. You feel what I'm saying? I think YouTube is playing this game with my channel again. Every time the needle's starting to move, it goes backwards. Every time I start to make progress, it goes backwards. So make sure, man, y'all come in, subscribing to this channel. Because if you come in subscribing to the channel and I'm not getting credit for that, it will show. And all you got to do is leave a comment below that you have subscribed to my channel. And I shall see that. You feel what I'm saying? Fam, I'm going to go right in on this particular subject because this has been on my mind here. Y'all remember May 1st of this year, a few days ago, not even that long ago, a black man was choked out on a subway train in New York City. The race soldier I thought he got away with this particular incident because there wasn't no arrest. They was treating this as if the brother deserved to die just for speaking loud about his current situation as being a homeless black man. We're talking about a brother named Jordan Neely, 30-year-old young black man. 30 years old is too young to die for no apparent reason, just because you're homeless, just because you suffer from mental illness. Someone in this country said you shall die because you're black. Yes, they're treating Daniel Penny as a vigilante, like he stopped this brother from being violent. The brother was not violent on this particular train. Witnesses attest to the matter that the brother was not being aggressive. Hey, in my city, we see it all the time. Homeless people talking to themselves. Homeless people riding the buses. Where I'm from, we ignore the homeless person. We don't jump up and say that we're protecting the masses of the people by jumping up put the brother in a chokehold, or a particular person that we seeing having a mental outburst in the city. We see it all the time. Yes, I don't give a damn if this Penny, Daniel Penny, is an ex-Marine. An ex-Marine. I don't give a damn. He turned himself in Friday, and he's only facing a Class C felony. A Class C felony in New York is second-degree homicide. This should have been a first-degree murder. This should have been a first-degree murder, a Class A felony. Black people, this should indicate and give you some thorough history of the constant mistreatment and injustice to black people, and look how the so-called judicial system treat people differently when it comes to the law when they kill black people. How is it that we watch this video and this brother, the way he suffered was very, very diabolical. It was sinister. It was very demonic. This brother suffered, just suffering, being choked out when you can't breathe. Should have got this cracker, should have got this white guy a first-degree felony, a Class A felony. And fam, you know what's so deep about this situation? You knew that the authorities, the law enforcement of New York is so racist, they wasn't going to arrest this race soldier, Daniel Penny, 24-year-old ex-Marine. He gets a Class C felony, and they wasn't going to arrest him until major protests started Monday all the way up to Wednesday. After the murder of Jordan Neely, protests erupt at the subway train station, outside the train station, inside the train station. They had protesters jumping on the actual tracks. So this kind of action did draw attention to the New York City mayor, which is an uncle. I'm not going to say Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom was actually not what we perceive to be Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom was a warrior who sat around, listened to white people talk, and brought the information back to the black folks. This dude is a all-out coon. I'm calling the mayor of New York a coon. The mayor of New York, a straight coon. Yeah, I dare Daniel Penny declare that he was standing his ground. He was protecting his life. How is it that he's trying to declare self-defense? There's no self-defense. The evidence is that you choked his brother out, and it should be classified as a federal offense, a hate crime. This is why these Neanderthals made sure, the fucking judicial system made sure to only hit him with a Class C felony, so it would enhance to a hate crime. That is a hate crime. protests shall continue. This should escalate to a hate crime. See, we wouldn't have this problem so severe if Joe Biden and the racist administration, the demon Democrats, were write into law a hate crime bill to protect African people. You did it for the Asians. And the Asians are less likely to be attacked. The people that attack severely and more to a higher degree is black people in this country. You just seen what happened on the subway, how this brother got choked out. And by the way, who was that Negro? I think it was a black man holding their hands. He should be charged too. Why is the witnesses that were standing at the scene helping this race soldier pin down our brother ain't charged? Why they ain't charged? This chump turned himself in Friday. He out on bond already. You know, they might try to get this chump probation. I don't know if a Class C felony in New York is probational. But yes, is it voluntary manslaughter? If he's charged with voluntary manslaughter, that may be probational. They gonna get this chump some slack because he can only face up to 15 years. It should have started out at 15 years to life. It should have started at 15 to life. How the hell this race soldier make a person suffer asphyxiation, a person that suffer from asphyxiation when you cut off their oxygen to their brain? People suffer in that tremendous dramatic episode of being snuffed out. And that's what happened with this brother. And whoever those two individuals that were standing there, we know one person was holding his hands down. Ain't nobody saying nothing. This looked like an orchestrated murder. Premeditated. How in the hell no one saying anything? How come the mayor, good step at fetching the mayor of New York? The mayor of New York. How come he haven't said anything about the low-class felony? The mayor of New York.
Eric L. Adams. According to NYC.gov, Adams.
Eric Adams, that's his name. I forgot his name. Eric Adams. Why are you setting back, letting white supremacists let this race soldier off with a low-class felony? Back to the Joe Biden administration and his cronies up on Capitol Hill, if they gave a fuck about black people, yes, I'm cursing. If they gave a fuck about black people, a bill would have been passed, proposed, passed, presented, and passed. All they do is look at bills. We're going to look at the George Floyd bill. They looked at it, passed on to the next bill. Didn't pass on no fucking, they didn't even pass or try to introduce the George Floyd bill. They looked at it. They did it for the Asians, though. They did it for the Asians. So a brother talking loud on the train about his condition being homeless. Her brother on the train saying he was hungry. A brother on the train said he was tired. He don't care if he died. So the race soldier was Dr. Kevorkian. I hope I'm saying his name right, Dr. Kevorkian, who took people's lives who wanted to be executed because of their illness. So this is what this chump did. Because according to the witnesses, Jordan Neely was not violent. He was speaking loud, erratic behavior. Hey, we see that all the time in the city. Where I'm from, we don't walk up to them and choke them. We don't get in their business. We let them have a mental episode. There's homeless people here in my city who talk to themselves all the damn time. It's none of our business to jump up and intervene. Only time you see a person intervene when they see people talking like that, when someone giving them money. We may reach in our pocket and give them 50 cents, $1, $2 or $3, $10, whatever, how we feel. That's the only time we intervene. How come this race soldier, good old ex-Marine, race soldier Daniel Penny, just didn't offer the brother a couple dollars? No, he had to execute him, choke him out. And this race soldier, this is what this video is about. A Class C felony. America is showing the world how they feel about black people. The judicial system in America, the judicial system ran by the Jews, is showing us how the hell they feel about black people. I dare this race soldier claim self-defense. And racists around the world, racists around the world are calling him a vigilante. He was somewhat vigilant and he became a vigilante. He was vigilant at the brother speaking loud. So you know how it is when we speak loud. They don't like when we speak loud. There's two things a white man always feared. A brother looking him in the face and a black man or a black woman speaking loud. You might get shot. You get pulled over and start talking loud and you black to the police. They can't stand black people when they get loud. It's very intimidating. Cowards. See, cowards hide behind the color of the law to commit crime. So what this white boy thought that he was going to get away with this particular incident because no one arrested him in New York. The authorities, yes, when the authorities of New York, the law enforcement didn't seek to arrest this race soldier, Daniel Penny, he thought he had got away with the whole thing, with the whole murder of our brother. But let that have been a black man who choked out a homeless white man who got on a train complaining about his current situation as being hungry, tired. And a black man jumped up and choked the white man out who was mentally ill. That black man would have been arrested right there on the spot, still jailed right now with no bond. So you mean to tell me you can bring death in that manner that we saw in that video and get a low class felony, a C felony for killing someone black? Not pre-pose, but propose a law in the Congress. No one proposed a law in the Congress to protect black people with the hate crime law. They looked at the George Floyd bill, and that's all they did. So let that have been a black man committed this horrendous horrific crime. You knew that these racist people in New York was going to treat this white man as a vigilante, that he did something very prominent by killing a black man. Racists around the world agree what happened on the bus, on that train to that brother. And I want to get shots out to New Era Detroit. I've heard about the good work, and I've seen a recent video of them doing the good work up there in Detroit. We need that in every city. I see those brothers out there and those sisters out there doing good work. I must commend them on that. We need that in every city. People standing up against the racist laws in the city. Then what caught my attention, the brothers and sisters up there in Detroit are standing up against black on black crime. They come out in packs and protest and demand black people get their shit together. I agree. We need all that, because it's convenient for people of non-African race people act like they joining us in this fight against white supremacy when someone white kill one of us, it's a mass protest. But when someone black kill one of us, there's no protest and there's no fight. There's no backlash against those people who kill in our community. You feel what I'm saying? So fam, y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Daniel Penny deserved a higher class felony from a C felony? Because would this give us an indication, a glimpse into the minds of those in power, how they really feel about us, how they devalue the life of black people? And you tell me it's a conspiracy theorist? You tell me the Underground Warrior TV propagate conspiracy theories when I can show you proof with the murder of our brother, with this Caucasian, Neanderthal, Iceman only gets charged with involuntary manslaughter, a second degree, a third degree. Yeah, this is a third degree. A, B, C. This is a third degree. This would be treated as something that you may be able to get probation from. I don't know. I don't give a damn about him being in the military, an ex-Marine. Did he get a dishonorable discharge? He's only 24. He's already out the service. But they're going to treat him as if he's some type of hero. You feel me? But that mass protest at the subway station in New York, Manhattan, is that Manhattan? Or what part of New York is that? Is that Brooklyn? I think that's Brooklyn. But anyway, that's what it is, fam. They don't care nothing about us. This right here, this shows proof. This is microscopic. You know what I'm saying? How they, how they view us. You know what I'm saying? It's right up under the scope. You can see it. This is right in your face. This is reality. This is nothing that I'm making up. Black people, if this was on the other shoe and the black man killed that white man on that train, you know how the outcome would have been. You feel what I'm saying? But they devalue your life here in America, black man, woman. They devalue your life here. So we should get together as a people and work out our differences and form our own allegiance, because the people that you trying to form allegiance with do not like you. And they prove it to you by this incident right here. Why is this race soldier allowed to have a low class felony when killing someone of our stature? America is racist. The judicial system, why does it work in the behalf of white people when white people kill us? What I'm saying, the judicial system, how can I say this? The judicial system, when it has a white defendant killing the black victim, somehow the black victim becomes the adversary in these cases. George Floyd was tried as an adversary. He was high on fentanyl. He had a record, so he deserved for a race soldier to put a knee in his neck and killing him in the same manner. Asphyxiation, cutting off your oxygen supply to your brain. Trayvon Martin just looking suspicious in a neighborhood, walking through, coming from the store, just because he looked like suspicious. He on the phone talking to a female the whole time as he walking, minding his own business, being stalked down there in Florida. Being stalked by a grown-ass man who thought he could handle this young teen. How old was Trayvon Martin? Was he 13? He was a baby, 13 years old, shot, killed by Zimmerman, George Zimmerman. A grown man killing our babies. In black America, only thing we did is turn our head and vote for the same crackers who want to give us a hate crime bill to protect us. Vote for the same crackers who will not pay reparations for what they did to our black nation by holding us back for 400 generations. 400 years as a people. Enslaving our forefathers and our foremothers and taking our foremothers from their homeland, stripping them of their dignity, stripping them of their religion. You know what I'm saying? Their language, and made them a whole new people. We psycho damage goods over here in America. We look black, but we have a white train of thought. They disease and poison our minds. We eat their food, we act like them, we are them. And we love them and hate ourselves. That is crazy. We love them and hate our own skin, our own self. That's the only reason why we still in the condition that we're in. We don't see no self-worth. And when we don't stand strong and let the world know who we are as a people, we have no ego, we have no pride. And this is why this race soldier can only get a Class C felony for killing one of us. Choking us out on the train, video and he wasn't even arrested. White America judicial system shows you how it feels when someone white or Asian or any other race other than ourselves kill one of us. Now, when we kill one of us, they try to give us the maximum because that's killing two birds with one stone. We got one nigga in the ground. We got another nigga in prison for the rest of his life for killing another nigga. See, they doing that now. But if you white and kill a nigga, they gonna try to find a way to let you off. There's some racist white boys, white dudes in Ohio from my city. Not from my city. Well, they from like Warren, Lebanon, Ohio. And the young brother somewhere was like 16, 17, was driving to Warren, Lebanon, Ohio, Warren County, Lebanon, Ohio. He was driving to them, selling them weed and other narcotics, I believe. They robbed and raped him and killed him. They robbed, raped him. Two white men robbed him and raped him. This happened right here in the nucleus of Ohio. They robbed and raped, killed him, and I think they got a low sentence. I'm going to do a case on that. I'm going to do a video, on that case. And I'm going to let you know the names of these particular people and how they put it down to show you that I'm not just making these things up. You got to look at the judicial system. When someone white kills someone black, they try to give them a way out some type of way. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think Daniel Penny, the race soldier who killed Jordan Neely, deserves a more severe felony than the Class C? He only can face up to 15 years for his crime. You know, you want to commit these nefarious crimes. You want to commit these nefarious crimes and only can face up to 15 years. You know, you want to jump up and choke someone out for just talking, speaking. They have no reason to be choked out for speaking their mind. No freedom of speech. Just because someone's speaking erratic. Hell, if the brother became violent, I think he should have been held down, but not in that manner, until someone got some assistance. Hell, you're on a subway train. Why are you killing someone on a subway train who have been a mental breakdown, have mental issues, a homeless man? White people, a lot of y'all commit crimes because you think you can hide behind the color of the law or the color of your skin. You very cowardly try to hide behind the power of white supremacy. And that's what you white people use. I don't want to hear that white people don't benefit from the system. Even poor white people can benefit from this white racist supremacist country that we live in. Mash up the likes, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone. Peace. Black Power.